Good evening, welcome to a special edition of News Tonight. I'm Jonofdoom, filling in for Great Jakers 113, live from the nation's capital. Well, it seemed like almost 12 years ago to the date. I'm not sure if it's actually to the date, but I remember sometime from, I think in 2012, this group was founded via a special split between another U.S. group that was supposed to be a new one, and exciting one, from the corrupt part of that other group that they were splitting from themselves. Nowadays, flash forward, the group grew to become one of the biggest USA group in Roblox, excluding that USM military stuff. Now flash forward to this week, the week of January 9th, or 10th, whatever. And you'll find yourself to know it as the week that Noosa truly died forever. What started as a simple revolt, playful revolt against the people of Ridgeway, turned into something more. And within recent weeks, no one finds me. And within recent weeks, it turned into something else within Ridgeway, because that's what started as an argument for kicking out one person, turned into a massive argument that announced earlier today the full separation of Ridgeway from Noosa at what's being dubbed as Ridgeway's Independence Day. And now Paul released a statement saying in his side of the story, he was taught earlier in the Ridgeway chat, saying that this is actually a benefit for him, since he will have more time to work on stuff that's not from Noosa. So that's all but confirming in the obvious. It seems like it is the end of Noosa as we know it. If the group's memories were made, and today people will remember it in chat. People are going to different places. Some will be going to Bernard Caldwell's new American role-playing, which just opened up yesterday. Others will be heading to United Democracy's new UK group and heading up there, which also started something else. But for me, truly, it is the end of an era, and one that truly leaves many people without a community tonight, including myself and everyone here at FTN. Some have already found new pathways. We are trying to figure out what to do next. What's next for this network? I can tell you that we're not going to go away. Our news output might be reduced or completely separated. And altogether, we'll still be here. That's what counts, doesn't it? Well, I wish I had a script here. I had a script for last night, but it is what it is. No word from the administration or no one. It seemed like everything was going fine. Wow. Sorry, that's my laundry. The developer memorandum by Paul was released a couple of hours back by Paul, saying the history that it started out as a traction project between three friends who wanted to improve the policing side of things of DC and LV, blaming it on old cold filtering selectors owed to exploiters. The idea was to, quote, rewrite everything from the ground up, new ways to interact with police members. He later went on to say this all changed when Squareheaded decided to add the opinions from members of Mayflower that then caused the first set of issues within the game. After that point, there became a disparity between what the vision for Ridgeway was to become and the opinion of the Mayflower people that Square chose to listen above his own friends and business partners, which caused a rift. He also later on went on to discuss everything else that happened, saying issues with DO relations. He also addressed his concerns, including the payment issue that was described earlier. He was talking about the allegations made by him, about him, actually. It was described the Jetpack Boy Band, which many seem to think as the ultimate end game of this whole group. He said it was designed to be completely neutral. But when it was, just know that it was due to dealing. Now all dealing leads to a ban. His final thoughts, quotes, it feels bad to be betrayed by people you have known for over 5 years over some non-issue BS. It is more annoying that pedo accusations and doxing are fine within their eyes, but someone pushing some items across accounts are unforgivable and should not be discussed by anyone. He later in said a note to the DO, quote, people are often judged by the company they keep. Are you sure those snakes you are with will not bite you too? That was Square's statement. At around 1:29 Central, 1:30, Edie County, he passed as a motion for Ridgeway Independence Day, which passed with flying colors 6-0. Saying, quote, whereas on January 15, 2022, Ridgeway County officially declared independence from the Noosa federal government as well as the Noosa group itself. Whereas the people of Ridgeway County have been celebrating the separation from tyranny pertaining by the Noosa federal government, whereas it is hereby necessary to recognize for the county to recognize this act and celebrate the day as a memorable one, which the powers of the people trying for oversight control. Now, therefore, resolved that the 15th day of the Gregorian calendar of every year, Gregorian, also known as January 15th, shall be recognized as Ridgeway Independence Day. That passed, of course, as I mentioned, with flying colors. Well, Viva la Revolution, there's a new group that was made to celebrate the entire thing. Has 1,876 members as of today. Let's leave us then. Just a couple of days ago, elections were open. It seemed like it might be the last senatorial election. And probably no one will even in the elected at this point. You can kiss all of that goodbye. It appears like, and there are some new group stuff too. If we take a look, some holder groups. There's now a Ridgeway Department of Justice group, Department of State group, and a State Senate group, which goes to show that it is now a complete independent group, or at least that process will be completed in the next couple of days. I hope to have some people over here to discuss the events with me, but I don't think they will. There is still some activity you saw behind. There's a car that came in. It's not 2 people, but some visitors, nothing much. But it is completely empty besides that. And over my camera shot, there's someone over there. I'm gonna get killed. Of course, trying to figure out where that guy's going. But it truly is the end of an era. Here's I abandoned my live shot. I'll probably return to it soon. It's empty. It really is. And I start to feel for those who just joined the Noosa group. Do something. Some people just exploring this thing. Now nothing much is left. Absolutely pretty much nothing is left of this group as we know it. I was talking to our CEO Jake, and he said that he had a feeling that we would come out of this stronger, but unfortunately, as of right now, that just doesn't seem to be the case. I'm not even sure why I'm here in the bank depositing my money. It's all worthless. Maybe I'll just come here for the memories. Not even Tactical could fix this place. Pretty much no one can at this point. And people thinking that someone will fix this, or Paul will now be motivated to fix on this. No, he said it started as a way to get some code done. Some old code. We're now live in front of the White House. It's a disgrace of its former self. If one could just go in there right now, I'm sure no one would get punished for it because there's no one left. Basically, everyone is gone. And it really is sad. Live here in Lafayette Square. One person here, but it is depressing if you look at it. It started out as something great, something memorable, that people made memories for almost a decade now. Now it's just empty. And that's all we could scrape up together, I guess. Right then, is there anyone that's commenting? Oh crap. What the fuck? Yes, I know. Hope you like our new graphics, though. I worked hard on them. But I think that's going to wrap it up. We'll leave you a photo down here in the White House. FTN News will be back as soon as possible with more coverage, probably tonight, maybe even into tomorrow. Jonofdoom here, live in Washington. Good night. I'm swearing on air, yes. I was reading that. There's no FCC. Oh well, Jake won't notice. Good night.